Nutcracker Homecoming. Presented by Montgomery Community Media and the Metropolitan Ballet Theater and Academy. The Nutcracker welcomes families home.
It's something that so many people grew up with. The music is so familiar, the story is so familiar, and it's like coming home every Christmas season. It's like coming home to a show.
6, 7, and the shot 6.
Metropolitan Ballet Theater and Academy dancers, big and small, come home to the Nutcracker every Christmas season. For nearly 30 years, the company has performed the ballet at the Robert E. Perilla Theater for the Performing Arts on the campus of Montgomery College.
We do a 10-performance run of the Nutcracker. It's our holiday tradition. This is our 28th season presenting the Nutcracker.
Paula Ross is executive director of MBT. Together, she and artistic director Elizabeth Catlett run the nonprofit. After 10 weeks of rehearsals in their Gaithersburg studio, they now are loading into the theater, preparing for their first and only dress rehearsal on stage. Carrying crates into the theater culminates weeks of preparation.
We have a wonderful crew here at the Performing Arts Center, and we have a wonderful lighting designer who does all of the lighting and focuses everything. In the afternoon, when the dancers arrive, that's when everything gets exciting.
Outside, no behind it. There you go.
Groups of dancers are called on stage to learn where to stand. Elizabeth gives them tips, corrects the amount of space between them, and makes sure they know how to exit stage.
We're not just teaching the vocabulary, we're not just teaching the technique, we're teaching these dancers to be young individuals that respect one another, that respect authority.
MBT dancers range in age from 7 to 18. For young ones, like these, everything is new.
Keep in mind that we have 7 and 8-year-olds, this is their first time on the stage. So we have to give them that spacing experience where they're stepping on the stage for the first time and actually getting to see where they stand. I'll have little spike marks, that we call it, and I'll put to help everyone see, where do I stand?
As rehearsal time nears, the dancers help each other dress and the adults pitch in. A member of each dancer's family must volunteer for at least half the Nutcracker performances. Volunteers are like family, assisting with everything, like tying bows and soothing frazzled nerves.
MBT is just a wonderful place for my child, and it's also a wonderful place for our family because you mentioned we have a volunteer requirement for the shows, and we do. And what that brings about is this sense of family among all of us. We all get to know each other. And that is just such a nice thing to be part of a community.
When dancers line up for dress rehearsal, there is stress. Each performer works to stay calm.
The performances with the Nutcracker, it really tests them. It tests their ability to put themselves out in front of an audience. And that takes a lot of integrity and it says a lot about their character.
The show opens 1 week later. As the audience streams into the theater, Paula performs last-minute tasks and checks in with volunteers. Parents, friends, relatives, and other audience members visit as they wait to enter the auditorium. Once the audience settles into their seats, lights dim.
And now the Metropolitan Ballet Theater proudly presents the Nutcracker.
And whenever the curtain goes up, it becomes real.
This is the first test for most of these little angels. Every performance is an example of what they have learned in ballet class. Each step is evidence of the focus and discipline that ballet instills.
She's excited. She's nervous. The soldiers have a lot of kicks that they have to do together, and that can be challenging for a group of 9 and 10-year-old girls to pull off.
This year, 9-year-old Julie Shaljian plays a soldier in the Nutcracker's army. The third grader at Gibbs Elementary School began dancing when she was 3.
She has such discipline. She is so intrinsically motivated, and I think that's probably something that's been in her all along, but dance has really brought it out.
Waltz of the Flowers features demi-flowers, little girls who wear blue. Nicole O'Keefe is one of them. Watching her perform is a source of strong emotion for her mom, Lori.
I'm just so happy that she's so joyful and has found something she loves to do. And so it's very emotional, obviously.
The 5th grader at Jones Lane Elementary School has been with MBT since age 7 and is already looking to the future.
My favorite part about ballet is learning all the new steps and moves. I want to be a dance teacher when I grow up because dance is really fun for me, and then I want to help other people to learn it too.
Not all MBT's Nutcracker cast members are trained dancers. Guest performer Tony Spearman-Leach plays Mother Ginger.
MBT started a Celebrity Guest Mother Ginger program where we would ask various celebrities in our community, our local community, to come and be Mother Ginger for a show or two to help us bridge the gap to new audiences.
Tony is Director of Communications and Development for Montgomery Community Media. The partnership with MBT helps expand the media center's reach in Montgomery County.
When Montgomery Community Media partners with a fellow nonprofit like Metropolitan Ballet Theater, we are using our strengths to advance what people hold in their hearts as their passion. 2 organizations come together for a common mission that meets the needs and interests of our community.
For roles that require an advanced level of technique, artistry, or physical strength, MBT hires professional dancers. Here, professional Rana Osmanov dances with MBT veteran Meredith Hwang. The 16-year-old ballerina is a junior at Winston Churchill High School in Potomac.
When I was about 4, my mom just took me to class, and then I also tried soccer and a bunch of other stuff, and this is the only thing that stuck. So yeah, I quit everything else.
This is Meredith's 2nd year as the Sugar Plum Fairy. She is classified as a pre-professional, one of the Academy's more advanced dancers, something that makes her mother very proud.
I think ballet has taught my daughter how to focus and really find a passion that she can commit to. I've never seen her work so hard and so happily at something for so long.
Meredith hasn't decided whether to continue studying dance after high school graduation. As a junior, she still has time to decide. For now, she says that ballet is enjoyable and describes her fellow dancers as family and MBT as a second home. It's tradition to gather at home during the Christmas season. Every year, the Metropolitan Ballet Theater offers the Montgomery County community a second home for the holidays, each time their dancers take the stage in the Nutcracker.